Hi everybody. I'm out here on a bike ride and I'm cycling about 25 miles, maybe just a little bit over that. So I'm approximately halfway through, so this is about 12 and a half miles into my ride. And today, there's my bike. I don't know if you can see it there. Anyway, so today I thought I would talk about what I think personally, this is just my opinion, is the number one thing that will help you in the pursuit of romance or in the maintenance or improvement of your existing romance. So that would mean relationship, love, etc. And the thing that I think is the number one thing that would help somebody with romance is good health. And by that I mean physical exercise, good nutrition, plenty of regular rest, and the absence of dangerous things like just sitting too much or breathing polluted air or smoking or just any other hazardous, health-damaging factors. So, so that's what I think of all the things that would come to my mind that would help somebody improve his or her romance. It would have to be health, and the number one thing that comes to my mind is exercise. And when I mention good nutrition, also, you know, vitamin and mineral supplements are really good. And the thing about health, like exercise and all that, it not only increases the individual's capacity to love, but it also makes him and her more lovable. So that's basically been my intuitive experience, you know, just based on, you know, how I feel about exercising and good nutrition and supplements and rest and, you know, just having a good healthy lifestyle is it's just really, I think it's really, for me personally, it's tied in with what I think would be, you know, helping me find the romance I want. And I wouldn't want to not be in good health if I were trying to have a relationship. I just wouldn't have as much fun with it, as much pleasure as I would if I were in the best possible health. And naturally I'd be seeking a partner who would be in the best possible health. I've got the sun in my eyes if you're wondering why I'm squinting. But, you know, so the whole thing for me, like I said, the big number one thing, you know, is health. And we all have our favorite ideas, like what we would want, what quality would we want in somebody as a relationship partner. You know, maybe it's somebody intelligent or somebody, you know, talkative or wealthy or, you know, educated or whatever. But to me, the number one thing that really, I mean, generally if all other factors were reasonably equal or, you know, reasonably at a decent level, I would say it would be, you know, good health. Like somebody who's really athletic in the right ways, you know, like, well, to me it's endurance type of, you know, physical activity like cycling or running or even long distance walking, or somebody who's like a triathlete who swims too, or a swimmer, or does a combination of activities, you know. But bodybuilders are great too. I'm just not the bodybuilding type. I mean, I have done some upper body training, you know, abdominals, arms, chest, and so on in my life. And that can be nice and sexy and all that too. But I think endurance is just the healthiest thing overall for just a really good, happy, long life. It's the endurance type stuff. You know, you don't need to be overly muscle bound. I think having too much muscle without enough endurance exercise to go with it, it just cuts off your circulation, because the heart has to pump blood through all that muscle, but the muscle's there, but it's not really generating super circulation like endurance activities will. You know, like cycling, distance or distance running, or even really long distance walking, or, you know, swimming, or like I said, the combination of things, or water aerobics or other aerobics. But like I said, you know, like bodybuilding is sexy, there's no question about that. But I would say I would give it my favorite, best thing, you know, like I said, in an overall relationship, long-term relationship, would be something like a combination of endurance activities, running, walking, cycling, you know, aerobics, swimming, whatever, water aerobics. Anyway, so I'll leave you with that bit of advice, so this video won't be too excessively long, but that's what comes to my mind, you know, when thinking that. So that's my biggest thing. If I had to say any one thing, like advice, what advice would you give to somebody who is pursuing romance or trying to improve the quality of his or her existing relationship, or, you know, just make it better or last longer or last anyway, or whatever it would be? get yourself in the best possible health. And the big thing that comes out of all the factors that are, you know, the ones that I mentioned that improve your health, those being exercise, nutrition, rest, and the absence of dangerous things like smoke and pollution stuff, the number one thing I think would be, just sticks in my mind for romance, would be exercise. So I'll leave you with that, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great time. Thank you.